Okay, so Vishal Chandne says, "Hello Kenny, my question is how to avoid negative thinking all the time. I started doing stand-up in December and I'm doing good actually, but I feel terrible when my jokes don't work. Somehow I go through a lot of negativity. Edit, I forgot to say loads of love, Kenny. You're my forever favorite." That's so sweet. You don't have to say that. I almost feel like you're baiting me into choosing your question by saying you love me. Okay, I know this question sounds very simple, but I took this question because a lot of people think that because I've reached this point in my career that I don't have to like bomb anymore. Every joke you hear that I post as a stand-up clip has gone through a lot of open miking. And it's a job you can't take for granted. It's just impossible. It's not even. It's built that way. If you take for granted, your set will bomb, and you're like, no, Kenny, people is coming to laugh because they love you. I mean, obviously, that's partly true, and I'm very grateful for that. But that only lasts for 5 minutes, man. Like after a while, they're like, and also people see other comedy, and there are great comics around, and they have better options as well. So I have to really make the money's worth, right? So, and the reason I took this, Vishal, is because I think if you don't feel negative and low when you're doing stand-up, then there's something wrong with you. Stand-up is it's the most depressing thing because you're putting yourself out there and you get rejected, right? And the rejection is completely faced by you. It's not like a play or a movie or a song where you have band members or a crew or other actors to share the guilt with. It's just you. It's your failure and it's your success. Sorry, excuse me for that burp. So it's a lot of negativity, and it's okay to feel negative. If you didn't, that means you're going to be a bad comic, because that means you don't care. You should be really upset when your jokes don't work, because it's because you're a comedian and you need to have jokes, and the problem is very subjective, right, Vishal? If they don't laugh at your jokes, maybe you need to try it out with a bigger sample size. That's why when we shoot a special, we shoot it with so many different audiences that we find the average type of jokes that are working with everybody. And also there are many, like for example, in my special, what I did was I put segments for different types of audiences. There are segments for parents, segments for women, segments for men, segments for young kids, segments for the whole family. And I was kind of attached to all of them, but what kind of ends up happening, it's very polarizing. Like some segments are like, oh, I love this segment, and this other segment like, why is he doing this? It's because that segment is not for you, right? And the best I can do is keep it in the middle, because that's what I want. I want kind of everyone to have something from it. Well, another approach is to make it very specific, like these jokes are just for you, and that audience will love it, and the other audience will be like, I don't get it. So there are many approaches, and I go for the approach which is, I like making everyone in the room laugh, something for everybody, because that's what I associate stand-up with or jokes with. Yeah, I'm saying, Vishal, like every joke involves failure, and the day the joke is not failing anymore is the day you release it from you and into YouTube or into any streaming platform of your choice. And that's the irony. Like I call it the day the comedian starts enjoying the joke is when the audience doesn't enjoy the joke, and the day the comedian stops enjoying the joke is when the audience enjoys the joke. Because when you love the joke is not ready. Like it's too long or weird, and the audience is like, what? But you are having so much fun because it's new to you. And when finally it's ready, you are sick and tired of it. But the audience is like, man, how do you think of this perfect tight? So Vishal, it's going to be a lifetime of negativity, but that's the joy of it. It wouldn't be so rewarding if it wasn't so hard. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you liked it, please subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. I already said that. Okay, bye.